Hello, people. My name is Chale Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Abeka Group of Companies and Sammy Flex TV presents September to Remember. And in September to Remember, Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. ATM wakwenya na oni yako Dubai. Na wako shewani su adie. Na fe ya sansu adie ni abo. Na yebeko tour places biti se Desert Safari, Dubai Frame, Atlantics Water Park, Dubai City Tour. Na fe yacht party nsu tietia. Na ya sansu party in the cloud. ATM ayen komani ye mekanchiro. Da bi ya September to Remember. Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. Na yebasu 24th September. Dikosi 29th September. Annie. Enti for any reservation. Anasen chirichirimu bia. Any fresa huma true 0243 514732. Ana plus 971 559 494061. Proudly sponsored by Sankofa Restaurant, Taste Africa, Ohineba Jimai TV, and Afe, Edike Media. September to Remember Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. Ebeye kikim.
Now, talking about how our industry can still move on, make strides, we have to also consider activities of tourism here in Ghana. The CMNO say, and come back wa ekoso e okrom ha se se nyina ye jai come be breni ekohwe na ye di ya ho de tachi e the Chale Wote Festival. Chale Wote Festival more driven by art, like pure art, put together by a mindset and people. And as it stands now, that festival, if not for anything, should be one of the signature tourism activities in Ghana. Thanks to the Ghana Tourism Authority, maybe the Ministry of Arts and Culture, but as an industry, knowing that yetimi say Afro Nation might not come back. Yetimi say we want our own show. I bet me project in Ghana. And yenya Chale Wote. You name the numbers I deba. International media attention. You name how publicity around the thing is no. As it stands now, let's all be honest and speak truth to power. As stakeholders, South Festival, how well are we holding it down? And now say I can say, oh, organizers no more money on my day, or money on my day, send a canon, or more kind of say, or my scanty, or young cocambimpo. How well are we holding this down? This is the kind of conversation I want us to have tonight. But before that, maybe I'm a Chale Wote Festival on Ground Kobida. On Shadow Nim Senya Tier, Sana, I may can say, purely based on art, like everything art. And I would want my producer to show us some few videos of activities here Chale Wote Festival. In fact, you see I can say I start here running Tomusa Bakwesi weekend na fere omo asese omo kobi no matimi akobi onkobi dance so make catch say encourage obetimi akobi still. So let's watch some activities from there na fere but maybe sir my panel members, in fact all the intelligent panel members are seated right here. Maybe so say as an industry, are we holding Chale Wote Festival down well? And now, because Satawale and Stone Boy more at the industry. Watch this. I'll be right back. So some beautiful scenes from Chale Wote Festival from last year and this year. The affair are starting, and some of the scenes from last year and yehu fe na mibisa se as an industry ya so musen sene ye betimi yesu se na Afro Nation it mitiem it Afro Nation em mabiem Eric Tosca musica aira anase ebeba na bi su. But yeah, Chale Wote, nipa bebreba. In fact, this time around, I'm even hearing said they want to climax it with a big concert on 26 August, and we'll be doing come at another date. But as it stands now, I'm asking how well are we holding this? Kojo, I'm not starting enough. But let me also read from you. Send your message to me. What do you think about this? What can we do to project this festival? A bit to me. Akowiase sene na yetimiko abroche UKSC eko wireless festival yetimiko Bomboclat festival. We also have this. How well can we push this? Go on.
Yeah, big ups to the organizers of Chale Wote festival. Manche.
Yeah, Manche Queen.
Yeah, Yamisha. I think for 7 years or more. No,
13.
More. 13. Wow.
Started time as that time. No, be answer. Don't pay attention.
Yes. I think last 2 years, last year, now me confirm movie, and they're very beautiful. We started free. Lagoon, no now now batch say beautiful people. My painting, my draw art.
Your art. Yeah.
And a lot of foreigners and so. Eba oma enimu enti bibi say wo hona your agenda like the year of returner untimi bypass bibi ti sese ya on its own attract enkrofo na ya target no into the country.
Okay.
And I was happy say at this time no they got some little assistance from GTA almost saw on my say kakra. And I feel say that what they give no it is not enough.
Well, have you seen it?
Oh,
no. But when you say what they give is not enough, what I mean is have you seen it?
It's not enough. I have not seen it, but me what I see say on their own. In previous times, no. Any order to be and it cost no, it could have been better. if say they pump in more money
But the thing
and
just
resources. Was it?
The thing just started.
Oh, yeah, well, you're speaking on assumption.
No, and even the thing just started.
And yet, Bibiana, you bet me the
been giving them
Well, Kojo has information.
And yet, Bibiana, bet me the other two about thing.
Kojo has information.
Baby, I'm a tino.
Let me speak. Information.
Let me speak in this way. So, beside GT, say a day and almost at the moment, they will tell you, oh, you're born with logistics, any
venue
access, money be. But baby, it's not about that. You're basically the ship. The any bit me, I can see it. It is okay. The baby of your silent is a can. Say, be a say, be at me, because we want to uplift the face of this event. We be actually say, Omunya, that capacity now, they can do more. And they can attract more people in here. A week-long event.
Yeah.
It is said, you try, say be a day, you hear art, they say almost share art more. You sure say food nemu, dance nemu, attire dressing in nemu. It is a bit me arranging day by day. And they are projecting this day music. This year the cultural diversities. Maybe the Asante culture, the Akan, the Fanti, all of that. You bet me near the ba ebia yenyo omo painti omo drodo near their project. And then to attract more. Mekai last time a lot of foreign media buy personal individuals omo buy omo shoot to omo also omo documentary omo de call. I think say CCN or say BBC or say
omo ina
bibi omo ina de buy. And this was time onipa no kwan or the oye na ade no. It is say aban to me edit any ko. Say na outside say if we are not getting Afro National, this is another way I bet me there attracted this diasporans no met me there aba or mine. 80 may interest the biano obi established that near the akobo. The eternal last me catch say Afro Nation name man, it could be a blessing in disguise.
Okay.
We can start something now that the year of return young. Yeah, 3 years. It's a project is okay. In the next 10 years, say abe jina the national. And then you bet me a case. You build day for ourselves, sir. You bet na abe adia muda. And these are some of the ways we can do. Last time we cited a lot of event organizers or more Ghana Hanoma, giving them the right resources. They can do certain things a bit to me. Are catching the eye of the world. So, shouldn't be too reluctant. Be a muhun say, the greatest one, we are not doing much or we are not proving much. But some of these things are case studies. I say, no, giving us the right attention, we can deliver. 18 America on that support. No? If say, Oma Momo, baby, I will also come and tell us. But to me, I can sit here and say, enya die bia eye wanwaso bia yes omamo bibi but enya die bia wanwaso we deserve more.
Okay,
when you say self entitlement.
Okay, so could you even beyond GTA's contribution, I feel say it might not be something substantial. How about the stakeholders in the industry? Let's move away from the GTA. You and I and our colleagues, media people, even musicians, other people in the creative space, the players. How about us? Yes, so your contribution, they can't we win there because I can musician and come back support your own. Amudi they be support your own.
Good. Nigeria first started here.
Oh, Nigeria.
Even they be me know a didn't come say the year of return the PR around it is to me is very low. I say we are too content beyond the return December and GH all of that. I say we are so content. Yeah, back na fire no. Oh, a man for ba we don't project it more. But elsewhere, other countries tourism no. Online visuals, nesania maniamano rigorous advertisements. Google screen so kromwa billboards near the idea a tragua creative euphoria about it. But we are say calendar year ni kura twam talkabilities say nye platforms na ebi omo so decide so omo discuss here. There's no deliberate way we can build a strong team, call some media people and task them say year of 10 now beyond the return you guys engineer talkabilities on
around
the event conversations. We need be now one thing and can maybe I may per se be on me I am on here that PR section because the office of this government institution is strong. Say your phone phrase Sammy Flex, your free way, them. You perceive a media team for this year Chale Wote festival. Enti mo making sure say mo be man crofwide the alcohol no na o makọ pikinos ni adade mo making sure say mo be spread the conversation say bia willingly be but at times o create agenda na we jai say man for mo pe enya one how you feel and until there should be that deliberate attempt say who inject people there who would be tasked to do it. Na we na conversations no day one you beba and they say na ekoso ochina na we ba at times when you say sika but just that recognition and that support say almost some you be say and why it's we should I mean as a country and as a institutions you know yes, in industry, no so there. I think every year people go there. Miss from but I say Obama be count there. But say be a collective way na more agenda and ye highlight it. And also organizer will give you information.
Yeah.
Ubonso be be one radio station be an TV station be a pen be organizer na kwatena hono no akọ share information but say idea more you be a confined way, no what the information at home will be about spread it and highlight all the other aspects and then the vision of a Chale Wote festival. But big ups to organizers and to GTA for partnering with them
as well.
this year.
Well, brilliantly said by Kojo King. This year, what you mean, Akofaho, Omoye book fair bimpo ekaho. And Omogun Sama started the man nazi. What me for yet? Untimi for in fact, Black Star Square and I say Independence Square. Ho and this year Ekosu until sorry no pana over bra no akofa kakra now so akodrodro ne mai bi na bibia timi. I fine. Chale Wote Festival is for us. It is for Ghana. What I know is that this year some multimedia or some special partnership be I think with Joy Prime or something like that. But it's for us. The industry, when it gets better, when it gets stronger, it comes to the benefits of all of us. Support it. Chale Wote is for Ghana. It is not for just any other person. The fact that it is in Accra and it is being championed by people in Accra, a bit more limitations, but that is also another conversation. That is why it is necessary for us, ever form a committee of people who will be projecting it. And when you go to Kumasi, there will be people who will be discussing it as a Ghana festival. When you go to Tamale, there will be people who will be discussing it as a Ghana festival. But okay, Accra. So only those who are living in Accra or those who are here in Accra should talk about it. Not your manner limited. It can be a bigger festival. Yes, we bet me. Chale Wote, how well are we doing?
I think it's been a good initiative.
Okay.
And I don't think we are doing bad, even though there is a lot of room for improvement. And the movement from Jamestown to this place, has also given them a lot of room to be creative, and I think it's good. This is one aspect of tourism, which is known as the MICE. We have the meetings, incentives, and exhibition. This is an exhibition, and it is through this we have a lot of cultural undertones where people are made to understand some of the When I'm saying to quite if you approach, especially Ghanaians are more outside, they come to understand their identity. They come to understand certain, historic initiatives. And this year, and like they've been doing in the past, they don't just do this. They do a lot of labs, and the labs are like master class sessions. This year they have Abel, and we know Abel for the first panelist, one of the astute photographers, and he's been teaching photojournalism at GIJ for many years.
Yeah. I think the other time I heard Manche mention his name on Kwame Dazi.
Yeah, and they had other labs on different wide range of topics, which is the educational part of it. So you are not just going there to take pictures, have fun, but you are being taught about the trade and how to do it. It's something people can learn from. There is also other part of it, which is the exhibition. Exhibition, if you look at exhibitions, the importance of exhibitions, bringing industry players together, networking, awareness, where people put their trades on parade for others to look at. And also there is that aspect of driving trade or sales for those who take part and understanding new trend in your field. So, this at the end of the day will help improve the local economy of the place and by extension affect, the whole national economy, because don't forget the transportation sector is cashing in, the hotel industry, restaurants are cashing in, and different aspects of the economy. So it is a 1 week staff which will at the end of the day do a lot to improve on the local economy and the people. I think we need to see it as a gold mine. That is how we need to see it, that Chale Wote is a gold mine. We can seriously package it and promote it well outside and locally. I tell you, we can recoup a lot from it if we are able to streamline it and ensure some level of intentionality to drive a certain narrative. And that is what we need to do. We shouldn't just say yeah, but we should see the bigger picture and package it to the extent that it will go far and near, and it will bring us the returns we need. It wouldn't be out of place for the Ministry of Tourism to create a fund for festivals of such nature, so that streaming near there, taxing near there. How are some of these things going into the art in terms of funding? Because over tourism, hotel for near there, restaurant. When you say who could do a restaurant, your tourism levy. Yeah. And the Obo concert, a GI before Betina says, why can't we create a levy for the creative arts? All of this money taken from the creative arts, and it will come back as investment for the creative art. Because it's like we don't see the importance of the sector. The passive creative art bill, I said it was the means to an end. Executive instrument, so that it will define certain law terms, normal, and the operationalization of the act na pass. Over a year ago, we Fiatimu can Fiati Omuvio Mejuma executive instrument up to now. And that creative art fund now won't say be creating. We don't see the emergency of a fund like this to support the creative art. Meanwhile, they are taking a lot of taxes from the creative art. But there is no way we are intentionally investing back. As you Korea and I are portrait kakra, tourism force kakni, imia kakra, your boys in the same year, but it can be done well. Enti we say my nibre, my chain na Nigeria form befa initiative. Na hono na yeba be jina ha na ko mo start Nigeria for say anything. My time money do. I mean, this is the time that we can do a lot of things to help us, because this is a big promotion of our culture and a big mine. We can make a lot of money.
Okay.
Honorable.
Okay.
Me pacho creative bad brain. Then pacho then e koso. Ye pass ye pass o parliament. Acho. Shin koso. Agency no. Yawning. The agency is yawning.
The agency ne gusu ho there.
It's yawning. And America no.
Frankie 5 more jai.
Ono kwechai.
About 12.
So please, these are some of the things everybody who say, we want to build an industry, because these are some of the ways we build an industry. Regulations and other things. Now regulation is saying now you by let us see some alacrity in pushing the things of the creative arts.
Wow. Beautifully said. Edem Mensa Chotome. Tilly, Equiadipa will speak finally on this. Nafe, you're moving on to some of the pressing issues in our industry now. And some may be a ding, but still, and there, you be not your cunning in we are not my beer phone lines now, so waiting me, I bet you are watching. Tilly.
Before we had the year of return, and I spell over and year beyond the return.
Okay.
Before that initiative, there was a Chale.
Of course. Chale
has done what GTA should have been doing and the ministry should have been doing. They've done it successfully for 13 years. And yet in a higher come once. And I think, better late, as they say, than never at all. Yeah. Last year, there was an involvement of GTA or the ministry in this project. And obviously, there were certain problems the guy faced. Some of them, I was very privy to them, of facing. But it looks like this year, involvement of GTA or the ministry has been more than. And I don't want us to make it look like Bibi Ketwa at all. Because
could you do information?
Missing more information.
Okay.
Missing more information. Even if it has, for an event like this, the most important thing for an event like this is the logistics. And so if you have somebody taking care of the logistics, which logistic, if you are supposed to do an event, all of it can be tallied into money. Yeah. And if somebody is taking care of your logistics, how be brave through. So the majority of your stress as an event organizer will through. So and that is what GTA is doing for this guy. Unless Mancha Ayukwe guy is lying to me or is lying, then it's a different conversation. Because when he came on, I was on Peace FM. He came on Peace FM.
Which year?
Last year. That was Saturday. Last year this guy came. Why destroy because the thing is not going well. And as I said, even though there was an involvement of GTA in there, it wasn't as much as this time. Now this time the guy came and for the first time, or say everything is okay. Everything is sorted. And to say, but if I'm going by what this guy is saying, it means that the majority of the work and the stress and the things that he mentioned, it was a burden to him, was the fact that the corporate entities are unwilling to sponsor such an event. However, they are doing ambush marketing on the day. And that's a big loss to him at the end of the day.
The corporate entities are not
willing to sponsor.
But they are still finding
They are doing ambush marketing at the expense of the guy. And what can I say? You see, these things, there's also the law side of it. But for an agency, someone like him, as Manchaikwe, who was operating as an individual trying to make this thing stand, now you are going to pay some legal fees as a kind of right now he is even counting on the backing of the GTA. Now I asked him the legal aspect of it. How are they going to resolve that problem? That was a huge problem to him. Or saying, now if you do ambush marketing at that event, you have the whole ministry to deal with, because now they are also investing in it. So you, the corporate entity, if you don't see the purpose of such an art work to actually affiliate with and give them money for it to help them to also make something out. Oh, but so they will almost so now they have the backing of the ministry to also take you on. So now this conversation is dicey for me because it's too early to make any judgment about whether the involvement of GTA has yielded anything positive because it just started. Truth be told, it just started. And the funniest thing is they've changed venue, which can also add a certain, because mind you,
can add some color.
Yes, that Jamestown thing they've done for 30 years, it had a certain historic thing to the thing they were doing. We don't do anything haphazardly in this country. People like him, I'm not sure, but sorry, just to pick that place. He sat on radio last year and he said that Jamestown thing, it had a certain affiliation to a certain Jamestown somewhere, and it told that story that got people coming here. And I have to say, historically, it was important that they were doing the thing there. Now you've moved the thing. However, whichever reason you move the thing, we are now going to see if your problems have been solved at the new venue. Because you had a reason why you moved it. Okay. You had problems, which another problem he mentioned was the fact that the natives of that land, made it difficult for him. And your way, and at your way, I did but now baby, I can always expect to send car. Vendors be Odiama vendor, being now homeland person, Abefa, and the triple make come me kekena for
Langard for strategy. We met about 10 cents.
What you say? So now, the next problem, that was another problem for the guy at the time, was security. And this time, he said on radio Saturday that the national security is involved. Yes, okay. It's involved now. And with the issue of the townsmen making things difficult, now they have a bigger thing, they've moved it, so now they can control that thing. Now, natives want it, as in and see if GTA is the people or is the agency and the ministry that has made sure that all this problem that was a bane to the guy's success and the success or the growth of that thing or more resolve. Yeah, I'm saying that it's too early to decide or to say but if at the end of the day, at the end of this week, all these things and a problem is resolved, that then GTA did not play any small game with them. It means that they really went all out to actually help the guy. And I'm hoping that it will actually add something. At the end of the day, we involvement the results has to show there was really an involvement somewhere. Yeah. Because if we are involved and at the end of the day he's still having the same challenges at the new venue, then it's problematic. Nonetheless, GTA, they've done something. They've actually done a bit more. Per the guy and the guy I saw last year prior to Chalote and the guy I saw this year prior to Chalote, it looks like a certain bed in me. But whatever the case, I think now he himself has also opened himself up to the media. Okay. And I think the media has also shown the face. And then when say but we are talking about it. And there's been so many platforms that who's a guy now Koso. They are still giving him the ears because at this point they've realized that listen,
personally, I wanted to have him here, but this time my days are limited. Topics, baby.
What you say?
Maybe at the right time, I'll still get him. Then we talk about it.
Yes, and I've seen other platforms that have hosted him, and they are excited about it. And yes, there was a time where the guy he had a friction with the media, and of course, only media only a problem. I mean,
that was when he was restricting people from taking photos and
even now, content. Even now, Krano, there is a certain restriction, but you have to pay a certain amount. So if you use the content, your fan say you've paid something for it. Now, the conversation with Chalote is not about sponsorship now because they are not getting from the corporate world. The thing is, how do they make that festival generate money so that it can help build their brand to the next level? Because no matter the sikapudo that GTA will give to these guys, if the thing is not generating money from sponsorship or it's not itself, the festival by itself generating money, then it's a problem.
Okay.
Because now the guy is saying that they are thinking of actually making people pay like at least 50 Ghana be 20 Ghana to be part of Chalote Festival. Okay. However, their problem is
who is paying to be part?
The people attend this, no?
Oh, so you pay to
not this year.
Yeah, like
and they haven't implemented it because they are afraid that Ghana for already free ashomo for 13 years.
No, I think.
Afraid now we catch
I think it is not advisable.
That is why they are not able to implement that thing. But I think the next phase of Chale Festival, now that we've seen the involvement of GTA, is that how can we make such a festival self-sustainable, generate money and improve it? But so far, GTA, if they are taking the logistic thing, they've done enough.